Today, we're diving into Samsung's highly anticipated One UI 7.0 update, the next major software upgrade for Galaxy devices. With the beta expected to begin around mid-November 2024, we're already seeing some exciting early benchmarks that hint at major improvements. So let's take a look at what this update has in store and what it could mean for Samsung Galaxy users. Starting with some initial test results, we're already seeing signs of a performance boost in One UI 7.0 on the Galaxy S23 series. A recent Geekbench listing for the base Galaxy S23 model running Android 15 and One UI 7 revealed impressive scores: 2109 in single-core and 5555 in multi-core tests. Those numbers are setting a strong pace for what we can expect in this upcoming update, promising smoother performance, greater efficiency, and overall more refined experience. Now, it's worth mentioning that these scores come from early builds of One UI 7.0 and don't actually mark the start of beta testing. However, these numbers still give us an exciting preview of what the Galaxy S23 series, especially the S23 Ultra, with its more advanced hardware, might deliver once One UI 7 fully rolls out. The enhanced hardware paired with this optimized software could mean top-notch performance and seamless multitasking that takes the Galaxy experience up a notch. But it's not just the Galaxy S23 that's getting in on the One UI 7 action. Samsung is bringing Android 15 to the entire Galaxy S21 lineup, including the Galaxy S21 Fan Edition. Recently, the Galaxy S21 Fan Edition showed up in multiple Geekbench entries running Android 15, which means it's following right behind its siblings, the Galaxy S21, Galaxy S21 Plus, and Galaxy S21 Ultra, and preparing for the new One UI and Android update. So what does this mean for S21 users? Essentially, Samsung is aligning the whole Galaxy S21 lineup to fully embrace the latest One UI experience. Whether you have the standard, Plus, Ultra, or Fan Edition, this update brings the Galaxy S21 series one step closer to all the new features, enhanced functionality, and optimizations of Android 15 combined with Samsung's latest UI improvements. Now, while Samsung is currently testing Android 15 and One UI 7 on all Galaxy S21 models, it's likely that the update rollout will start with the base, Plus, and Ultra models, with the Fan Edition following shortly after. That's just speculation for now, but historically, Samsung has prioritized newer models and the main editions over Fan Editions when rolling out major updates. And if you're eager to try One UI 7 before its official release, beta testing will soon be open for select Galaxy smartphones, likely including the Galaxy S21 series, although it's still uncertain whether the Fan Edition will be included in the beta. Typically, Samsung prioritizes the base models for early testing, but we'll keep an eye out for any announcements regarding wider access. So there you have it, a preview of what One UI 7.0 could bring to Galaxy devices, with early tests showing promising results on devices like the Galaxy S23 and the entire Galaxy S21 lineup gearing up for Android 15. Samsung is preparing a software experience that promises to be smoother and more powerful than ever. What do you think about these performance gains? Are you excited for the new One UI 7 and Android 15 combo? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on the latest in tech. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Now let's dive into the exciting showdown between two of the biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm at 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year: the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones: white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.